Hey, AP Physics students, it's Barry. I'm going to talk to y'all real quick about your physics simulations and how we're going to run through sims specifically for online learning, remote learning that we're all doing here in the fall of 2020. I just want to make sure you know what the layout of this document will look like and how to use it. So you're going to end up with this play, prove, provide setup for all simulations that we're going to do online. I'm not going to type out a whole bunch of very specific instructions because then you're just kind of filling in the blank and you're not thinking about it yourself. And the goal here is to have y'all think about these concepts that we're talking about. So the first thing will be play every time. Well, the first thing you'll look at right up here, is going to be the concept being covered. So if we have a simulation that covers velocity, I'll put velocity right here. And then the simulation title and link, so you'll be able to find it right here every single time, straight to the simulation that you're using online. The first step will always be play. Okay, you're always just going to play with it. And I'll give you a couple hints that are specific to the simulation, but we're going to think about these like games, and that's really what they're going to be. Okay, some of these you're going to launch projectiles, you're going to drop things, you're going to see things splat. They're going to be a fun way to see everything that's going on with this class. Okay, so first thing you'll do is play with it. I'll give you a couple suggestions, as you see right there, that are specific to the simulation in question, but I just want you to play with it for a little bit first. The next thing is I'm going to tell you what I want you to prove with the simulation. So I'm going to say, I need you to prove A, B, and C, or maybe some that are more in-depth, A, B, C, D, E, or maybe I'll just say, prove this one thing, just A. And that's what I need you to show me by completing the simulation. The last thing is you need to provide evidence that you have proven that. Okay, so let's say you need to provide evidence that something falls at a certain velocity in a simulation. Well, the simulation will allow you to drop it. It will show probably the velocity on there and say that it got to this velocity. What you'll want to do is make a copy of this document, okay, and then take a screenshot of what you've done by hitting the Windows symbol, Shift and S, and then pasting that screenshot right into this document. And we'll talk about how you're going to post this on your portfolio and all that kind of stuff. But then you have a copy of this with all the instructions and everything in it, and you have your provided evidence right in there. If you need to prove something, you can type out a couple things right here that you've proven this with, okay? So you'll show your evidence right in this document when you make a copy of it and post that then onto your portfolio. And we'll talk more about portfolios individually in class as we start posting things on there. But for every single simulation we do online, we're going to play, we're going to prove, we're going to provide evidence. We'll go through some examples with you in class, but I want you to have these quick instructions to access whenever you need them. Thanks.